So we've been at our friend Brian's a couple of days now. We've had an amazing time exploring the mountains around the north of Malaga, and we'll soon be heading back up the north coast towards Almeria. What's going on here then?
Washing. Boring things, but important.
I mean, there's definitely worse places to hang out your washing.
His buddy's washing actually.
So we've made use of Brian's washing machine while we've stopped.
It's not the only reason.
Well, it's not the only reason we obviously come to see Brian. But we actually are staying in the house, but we do both very much miss the van. The van's just parked outside. So we're both very keen to get back on the roads.
No wind, so I'm trying to
create wind. Create your own wind. It's like create your own sunshine.
Yeah, but without we don't need to do
because we have sunshine here, but now it's create your own wind.
Look, Buddy's in.
Even Buddy's like, what's going on?
Yeah, Buddy, that's your bed.
I'm going to push you in the pool. I'm going to push you in the pool.
Buddy, protect.
I'm going to push you in the pool.
Do I take some glasses when you need them?
And it's quite deep at this end. I am tempted to go for a swim, but every morning when I come out, it's freezing cold. What should we name him?
Stay, wait.
Oh, he's cute. Oh. Can you hold Buddy so I can say hello to him?
Good jump.
Hi. 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 Oh, hi. So we've come along the path, and the path has eroded away. So I've managed to jump it with my long legs. But Brian and Nina are looking for an alternative route.
Safe route.
And I've got an orange that I'm going to throw at one of their heads.
Not mine. Just sliding my weight back.
Would you like some help?
Probably.
Okay.
Can you just grip my hand here, please?
And he's up.
So I am younger than Brian by probably 30 years plus, and I managed to slip.
So today we are leaving these gorgeous mountains of Agua Amarga and heading back down to the coast. And we're going to start making our way north because our ferry is in 1 week. Yeah, I can't believe that we only have a week left of our trip, but we have a week to get all the way to the north of France. So we're going to take it slow until we get to about Barcelona and then step on it. So we've left the stunning mountains of Agua Amarga. We had an amazing time seeing our friend Brian, going to local restaurants and exploring the local area. We're now back on the coast and we are about half an hour north of Motril. It's amazing how quickly the conditions change in the Med. Yesterday was calm and sunny. Today the wind's picked up and those waves do not look inviting. But Buddy's still having a good time. The sun's still shining, so I'm not moaning. One of the strangest things about this campsite is there's a padlock and you get a key that you pay £5 deposit for. And it just kind of feels like we're penned in like animals. So this is by far the strangest campsite we've stayed on. And I know I've said there's been some strange ones, but our van's right next to the dumping station. There's this rundown block of toilets and showers, but there's only one open. So there's one toilet and one shower. And yeah, it's just a bit strange, to be honest. It's run by French people. Bonjour! Even though we're in Spain, it's run by French people, so it's full of French campervans and motorhomes. And they all just stand and stare at you, and it just makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. But it has got private access to the beach. Even though it's not a private beach, but yeah, I don't think it's somewhere to stay again. And that's the road just above the toilets. But we are leaving, so we've been here a night, and it was €13, so it was cheap. I can't really complain. We've made our way north, and we're back at this camping out that we stayed at a year ago, and it's right on this amazing beach. So yeah, I'll add the link in the description on Google Maps. It's definitely worth coming to. I'll show you the air when we get back. So we've done about an hour and a half driving. We're just north of Almeria. It's about 17 degrees today, so it's cooled down a little bit and there's a bit of wind. But tomorrow is going to be warmer and there's going to be no wind, so tomorrow's going to be lovely. We're in the perfect spot. I'm going to come down, go for a swim, and yeah, enjoy the sunshine before we get so far north that it goes back to freezing cold temperatures. So because it's out of season, this whole place is like a ghost town. There's the beach just through there. But yeah, I haven't seen one person. I'm assuming these are like bars and cafes. Even the supermarket is closed, and it looks like it's been closed for a while. I'm sure in the summer it's probably buzzing and full of people. But right now it feels like it's been abandoned. And it's not even siesta time. I'd assume like maybe if it was the afternoon and everyone was sleeping. But it's now the evening and there's no one. And I've looked online to see if we could go out for dinner to a restaurant or a bar, but everything's closed. It was me saying it's ghost town. I found a shop, got Buddy a new toy, got some Ben & Jerry's, Pringles, sweets, Mars bar, all from that shop over there. God knows why it's open, because there's literally no one here. Get the ball then, pick it up, get the ball. So today, while Nina's on an important work call, me and Betty are taking a walk right up the cliffs where there's some old mines that are now ruined, so we're going to go and have a look. It's definitely a rocky climb. You can see already the views are absolutely incredible, and we've only been climbing for about 5 minutes. We have to climb up this old mine shaft, and the rock underfoot is really dry, so it's quite slippery, kind of just slips from underneath you. And it looks really unofficial, especially from on the beach. You think, surely that can't be the way, but... And someone's pointing at me, so maybe it's not the way. But we're going this way anyway. So we're nearly at the top, and the town of Agua Amarga sitting just below. This place is honestly one of the most beautiful places we've been. Now we've got some rock climbing to do. So it turns out this is the official way, and you follow these white and blue markers, it just didn't seem very official when I was climbing up. But he's taken himself. So it's actually a really interesting place. What they did was they built a railway track all the way down, which you can see the remains of, all the way down to the coast. And then they used to load all of the minerals onto ships from a pier. And this mine hasn't been in use since the 1900s, so yeah, it's quite fascinating. You can see all these old buildings. The walk now takes us down into the valley, which I won't be doing because it's getting quite hot. And I'm out with the dog and he's probably feeling it even more, so the walk takes you right into the valley and back up over the hills, over to a stunning beach just on the other side. But the views up here are incredible. So I've decided to walk back on the road just because walking back down that mine shaft would not have been fun because the gravel was so dry. It was all just loose underfoot, so we've decided to walk back on the road. And the nicest thing is, it's because it's out of season, everywhere's so quiet. I think we've seen about 2 cars in the time we've been walking along this road. While I'm here, I'm going to quickly show the facilities. So there's 3 showers. €1 for 5 minutes. There's lovely sinks, hand soap, hand towels, nice toilets. It's just nice and clean. And then it has a reception and a bar. And then our campervan is just down here. It's not a very busy site, so it's nice and quiet. And the beach, it's less than a 5-minute walk through that gate. And next to us there is a lovely English lady called Sarah, who in the summer works for the Caravan and Camping Club. Or is it the Campervan Motorhome Club? I don't know, one of them. And she just moves around all different sites across the UK. And we're about to go for our first dip of the trip. Probably. I don't think locals swim in the sea this time of year, but we're not local. Right, I'm going in. 3, 2, 1. I can't. I can't.
I can't do it. I'm gonna get out. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Right, my turn. Why is it so hard? It's like it's not even cold at home. I'd be swimming in this.
I've been in. I went under.
3, 2.
It's not as bad as
Oh my god, it's cold. Right, I'm going under. I'm going for the dunk. I'm terrified. Oh. Good job. So that was our first and probably our swim. Oh, cold water swimming is gives you the best feeling. So we're just chilling in the sun before we have to leave. It's currently 19 degrees and there's no wind, so it feels lovely and warm. And this campsite's pretty chilled. There's no time restrictions on what time you have to leave. So yeah, we're just chilling. we've just followed this horrible windy road with this tiny barrier, and I thought at times we were going to fall off. But look how amazing this road is. So we've turned up at this campsite, and it feels like a German refugee camp. It looks like someone has put a caravan on a flatbed lorry. I've never seen anything like it. How do they get into it? Must need a ladder. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Everyone's still asleep. And we're up bright and early because we want to drive as much as we can this morning and then enjoy the afternoon sun. So I'm on my way back from the showers. I'm doing the ride of shower shame again. But look at the sunrise. So I went to the toilets and the showers, and the sun hadn't come up yet. And now it's just rising over the sea. Absolutely stunning. So the time has come to leave this campsite. There are hundreds of campervans and motorhomes, and even caravans. It was 13 euros a night, which isn't too bad. The toilets and showers were actually very good, so it kind of makes up for, yeah, the amount of caravans and motorhomes. And just the amount of people. So we've been driving for about 3 hours, and we are now just south of Valencia, probably about half an hour south of Valencia. So this place is called Ohana Beach, and it's an area for campervans and motorhomes. Nina's just going to reception, which is a makeshift porta cabin, to find out what the Wi-Fi password is. Now this place was only built last year, so 2023, so it's still a work in progress, but it's nice. There's nice large pitches, sun shines, there's a swimming pool, there's a bar in the summer. The toilets and showers are very clean, and the showers are free, which is very unusual for these kinds of places because they're normally €1 for 5 minutes. Free showers. And how much was this for one night? €10 for one night. That's probably about £8 with the current exchange rate. £8. That is mental. Those kind of prices, like, you pay more to park for 4 hours in a city centre in the UK than you would to stay overnight with showers and toilets. It's insane. So the campsite where we're staying is just behind us, and in front of us is the town and the beach. So we're going to go and find some food and take a stroll along the seafront. They had severe flooding just over a month ago now, and you can see the devastation it's caused on this beach, even half an hour down the coast, where full trees and branches and debris has been washed up. So today's Thursday the 19th of December. We have 4 days until our ferry in the north of France. So we're going from Dieppe, and yeah, we're still south of Valencia, so we have a lot of driving to do. We have about 5 hours of driving a day that we're supposed to be doing. So yesterday I just had this pure feeling of dread about going home. I just did not want to go home yesterday. And today I've woken up and I'm feeling more grateful for the time that we've had and the time that we've been able to spend together and do this amazing trip. So even though I still don't want to go home, I'm grateful for the time that we've been able to do this. We've been on the roads now for 4 weeks. We've done 4,000 miles. Buddy's loved every second of it. So if anyone's thinking of driving to Spain to get some winter sun, don't even think about it, just do it. The time has come to leave the park up. So we're just filling the van up with some water. Best job ever.
What the people watching will always say, hang on, why is it always me that does all of this?
Because I have to hold the dog in this.
That's poor excuse.
That's the reason. This is the things you don't really think about when you buy a camper van. You think, oh, it's got a toilet, but yeah, it doesn't empty itself, unfortunately.
Yeah, for you actually, I don't think you've ever emptied it.
No, I haven't, and I never will. So we're back in this stunning place, Deltebre National Park, and it's around all of these mud flats. And we were here last year, and the sun's just setting over the mountains, and it is €5 a night. €5, and the van is right here. So we've done about 2.5 hours driving today, and we still have about 17 hours to go until we get to the port of Dieppe. And we only have, what day are we today? Thursday. 3 days now, so we don't have long. But as you can see, the scenery around here is incredible. We're probably an hour south of Barcelona, so we are quite far north now. And what's amazing about this place is it's so flat and there's loads of trails, so there's loads of amazing bike trails all over. So I plan to wake up tomorrow, do some exercise. Haven't done any exercise in so long. So for €5, you don't get any showers, but you do get toilets and somewhere to drop your waste and fill up your water. So for €5, it's an absolute bargain. The roads to get here are very scary though, because they're single track roads, and when there's no passing places, so when cars come towards you, you just have a drop off into the mud flats. So yeah, you have to be very careful. I was driving, I actually did some driving today. I did an hour's worth of driving, and then we got to these roads and I was like, I'm going to fly the drone, let's swap. But I'm just going to show you the tower. And there isn't anything for miles other than this restaurant that is open all year round, so I'm going to see what's on the menu and hopefully go for some dinner. And in the summer, you can hire these kind of traditional Spanish boats and go out across the lake. And they're almost like Canadian canoes. And they've been in use for years, and they were used for fishing originally. And now they're just used for leisure. What else is amazing is this observation tower, which I'm going to take you to the top of, and hopefully we'll get a glimpse of the sunset. So we wouldn't usually come back to places we've been before, but with this view, we just couldn't resist. And this lagoon right in front of us is the largest lagoon in the whole natural park, and it's connected to the sea by artificial channels. And people come here all year round for bird watching, and you can see all different kinds of birds. So it's now time to head back to the van. Bird watching is over. It's getting pretty chilly because the wind's picked up, so we're going to go in and make a nice warm meal. I'm not sure what yet, I'm going to see what we've got. I'm excited though. So I just want to take a moment to thank each and every single one of you for all of your amazing support whilst I've been making these videos, because I've only been doing it for a year, and yeah, my content isn't great, but it's getting there. But all of your likes and your comments and your encouragement has just meant so much to me. Also, thank you if you've made it to the end of this video, because yeah, that means you've watched the whole thing, and that's just amazing. My YouTube channel would not be the same without you. I'll be continuing making videos into 2025, so I'm excited to take you all along with me, and thank you for being a part of this journey.